Yo, what's up, everyone on YouTube? Alright, today I'm gonna talk about more Honda. What do you expect? Honda chats. Anyway, um, today I wanted to get out of the way some of the things that I still want to do to my car, and that includes it's all cosmetology of the car, more exterior than interior. I thought about like doing both, having a mixture of both, but that's just like way too expensive right now. So right now I'm just gonna worry about the exterior. So what I at first I want to finish the suspension, get the front done. I know my little brother knows a buddy who can do it for me cheaper than at this place I inquired about. He's a mechanic, so he knows how to work on cars, and he works at Toyota. But anyway, um, I'm gonna have him finish the suspension, and then yeah, and then I want to finish the suspension, and then I want to put mud flaps on the tires, all of them, and then I want to space the wheels out, and then um, hmm. So mud flaps, space the wheels out, finish the suspension. And then I think what else I wanted to do, I thought about looking for another spoiler. I have like a mini wing, it's just like the stock wing that comes on it, but thought about either getting the one where like the Honda, there'd be like two lines and then it does a wing, but I'm not sure because I'm gonna have a lot of people coming up trying to race me, and I have no interior except oil and K&N filter, which is nothing, does nothing. But yeah, or I might just get like, I don't know. I'm just gonna look around. But other than that, um, and then after that, I'd work on the interior. And well, for the interior, what I have an idea is I want to get like, I don't know if I want to get a new muffler exhaust, because it's like I kind of like having a quiet car, silent but deadly. But no, I'm probably just gonna leave it the same. Or if I do get a muffler, it's gonna be like one of the low ones. I don't want something super loud. But then also, I do want to change out the that's all I have right now. There are some like there are some y'all know what Brembo is. Brembo is like basically they take cars and they like fine tune them up. So like they fine tune like Maybachs, and I think it's Maybach, but they fine tune them. So like they're originally like 250K, and then like after they completely recustomize and fine tune the car, it's like 400,000 or 500,000. It's crazy. But they make Brembo brakes and calipers and brake pads and pretty much everything, rotors. And when I saw a Mustang that had Brembo calipers on it, and I'm like, man, I looked up Brembo calipers. They don't have one for my car, unfortunately, but I already know they're like 200 or 300 for a whole set, maybe even more. But yeah, those are like sporty brakes. But yeah, if I haven't mentioned it, I think I mentioned it, but I do want to space out the wheels. It makes it look dope. Every time I see like a regular stock Honda, like my one, my generation, it's like, man, I'm glad I lowered it. I would slam it, but it's like I don't want to have to deal with that pressure of like going over speed bumps and having to worry about the smallest scrape and all that all that BS. So I just lowered it 1 inch. Anyway, the only thing about spacing the wheels out is I don't want the spacers when I might try it on the back, but I know that right now, because the suspension on the front is normal, it's the back one is like lowered, but it's still like not lowered all the way. It's still like at an angle lowered. So I want to see how that plays out when I lower it and then lower the front, which I've already lowered the back. So it's gonna look even lower because, like I said, the suspension on the back is at an angle when it's lowered. Oh look, a dragonfly. But anyway, that's my like future plan for the Honda right now. And then after I get all the exterior done, I want to move on to the inside. Yeah, they do actually have a suspension kit for Honda for like if you're racing. They have it on their Honda Racing website. I forgot what it's called, but I think it's just Honda Racing. But they have a suspension kit that's like $3,000, and I was like, oh man. It's for like if you're doing rally racing with this car, which if you look up Honda Fit rally racing, actually the cars on there look pretty dope. They're all like decaled out, have wraps on them of Honda Racing. I'm like, dang, if only. But yeah. And for some of y'all that know me personally, I have like stickers on the side of my car. I want to get more, but I'm not gonna get them until I actually own those parts. Like I have one for Megan Racing, which is the suspension that I use, and then I have one for AMSOIL, even though the secret side is that I've only used AMSOIL once, and I realized that it's just too expensive, but too expensive to keep up with. But so I mean, it's good oil. It'll make your car last a lot longer, especially if you have higher mileage. But it's full synthetic. But right now I'm just using Pennzoil. But I like AMSOIL though. So I have that and the Megan Racing. Megan Racing is like, the suspension I got was only like 160 or to like 200, so it wasn't that bad. But they actually have some real racing gear that cost upwards of like 1,000 to 2,000. So it's like they make good stuff. I just got mine like at a discounted price, so there's nothing wrong with it. I've had the back suspension on for a little bit, so I want to go ahead and finish the front suspension. But anyway, catch you guys in the next video. Just wanted to give you all an update on what's the new plans for my Honda Fit. And then in the future, whenever I get my career job and I'm making a steady income, I want to I've been looking at the BMW i3, which is like an all-electric car, and it's like a hatchback. So like owning a hatchback makes me want to only buy, like, for some reason it makes me only want to buy hatchbacks, because I like being able to see the trunk, see what's like, I don't know, especially for like subs and stuff too. Anyway, it's just right now it's just what I've been looking at. But yeah, I want to have the best of both worlds, an electric and a gas car. But for me personally, in the future, I see that every car, like right now they have hybrids of every car, but in the future I feel like that they're going to have like a regular, like they're going to have a Honda Civic, and then they're going to have an all-electric Honda Civic, and then they might have the hybrid. But I feel like that's the way that it's going to go, and eventually it's going to be all electric. A lot of countries have already dedicated to making their country all electric by certain years. Like I think France is by like 2040, or no, I think that's Sweden, or no, I think it's France. I don't know, but Sweden said the same thing, that they wanted to have all electric cars in the future. So yeah, I think that's pretty nice. I mean, yeah, there's nothing more like, there's nothing that can have the satisfaction of like a good engine, like a revving engine. But I think Teslas are cool, like the new Roadster that can go like 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. Like I saw a video of one, I was like, it's like a testing one. I was like, it's like, it's so crazy. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Just leave a comment down below if y'all ever saw Ray William Johnson or not. I don't know if you did, but he used to slow-mo down below. So leave a comment down below if you want to whatever, if y'all want me to talk about something else or want to know something else about my life or anything like that, whatever. Down below. Catch you guys later. Down below.